warm welcome to the day 2 of Second International Conference on Computational Intelligence, Communication, Technology and Networking, CICTN 2025, technically co-sponsored by IEEE UP Section India, organized by Department of Computer Science and Engineering, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. After an insightful and engaging track sessions of 2 days, we are excited to continue our journey of learning, collaboration and innovation. Yesterday, we had the privilege of hearing from esteemed speakers engaging in thought-provoking discussions and sharing valuable ideas. Today also, we promise to be just and enriching with more inspiring sessions and opportunities to connect. We appreciate your enthusiasm and active participation which have made this conference a success so far. Let's carry forward the momentum and make the most of the today's session. So, it is now the time for an interesting keynote address, and we are honored to have with us Mr. Jay G. Singla, Scientist, Space Application Center, ISRO. Let me introduce you all with Sir. Mr. Jay G. Singla, sir, joined Space Application Center ISRO in 2007 after completing BE in Computer Science and Engineering from SLIG, Longwood. He has worked in the field of high performance computing, 3D visualization, GIS, photogrammetry, machine learning, virtual reality, and software engineering. He has also contributed in development of software for data processing for AstroSat mission.
Hello.
His interests are development of new techniques, applications, and software, mainly using Indian remote sensing satellite data and products. He is a life member of Computer Society of India, ISRS and ISSE. He has 3 software copyrights to his credits. With this, we welcome you, sir, and I request all the audience to please kindly applaud for sir for being present for this online session.
Thank you so much. Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir, you are audible. You may begin.
Oh. Respected Director of Indian Engineering College, HOD madam, dean, professors, and my dear friends. Very good afternoon to all of you. I'm very happy to join as a keynote speaker for this particular conference. So in this conference, I was reading through the talks and papers, abstracts, and all those things. So here I came to know that a lot of papers are there on the subject of deep learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and it is covering almost all the domains. So it is very, very good from all the students community. So most of the people are working on a new domain, that of deep learning. So in my talk today, I will be covering how we are using deep learning in our work here at Space Application Center, as well as what are the challenges in the field of space. We start my formal presentation. Okay, my screen is visual to you. And hello, can someone confirm this? Okay. I will be talking about role of deep learning in space missions and challenges. Is PPT visual, madam?
Minimize कर लो, minimize. बस.
Okay, well, so let me start with what is remote sensing. I am getting echo.
उनका mic stop करो.
Can you mute it? Hello, yeah. So, what is remote sensing? So, first, let me give you an idea of remote sensing. So, remote sensing is all about to sense objects from a remote place. So, using satellites, what we are doing, we are having satellite in the orbit of 400 kilometers, 500 kilometers, and from there, we are sensing Mother Earth. So when we are sensing Mother Earth, we are sensing it in various electromagnetic spectrum ranges. One of that is optical resolutions. In optical, we are having different type of resolutions of the data. But as we are scanning the we are taking images over the right. And here we are having different clarity of the data. We are having bigger area, but lesser clarity. Coverage of bigger areas are there. And in case of hello,
Voice is clear.
my voice is clear to you. Okay. So, in case of high resolution data, we are able to cover lesser area as compared to medium resolution satellites. And then, as per the satellite classifications, we are having three main categories of the satellite. One is optical sensing in single band, basically black and white image or panchromatic image. Other one is multispectral, is red, green, blue, and all combined we are having a very good visible image. And other case classification of the image is hyperspectral. Case of hyperspectral images, we are having 200 bands, and we can have different meaning of the data as per the band resolution of the data. So we can derive various products as per the sensitivity of the data in that particular band. So that is hyperspectral. Another type of sensor is microwave sensor. Advantage of microwave is we can see the clouds, see in the night also. So it is again one of the sensors which is available in ISRO, and all these sensors are developed in a phased application center. The center where I am sitting right now is located in Ahmedabad. Okay, then there are other platforms other than your satellite remote sensing. Other platforms include drones or lidar scanning. In case of drone or lidar scanning, there are always a trade-off. If we compare satellite remote sensing with drone sensing, in drone sensing, we are not able to cover that much data and that much frequency. So, costing is also on the high side using drone. So, if you want to cover entire India and with a very good frequency, we don't have any other option, but we have to go with the satellite technology only. So, this one all about remote sensing. Similarly, beyond Earth, we are having planetary data, we are having missions over Moon and Mars, we successfully landed on the surface of moon also. So that on that particular mission, I will talk in my lateral slide. So let me come to the deep learning part and how it is useful in space application. So in deep learning, as we all are aware of, we are having semantic segmentation, search segmentation, object detection, we are having image captioning, we are having gas models, foundation models. All those things are available. So our focus is how we can apply all those techniques for satellite missions. How we can utilize all these things in our field processing work. But just to put deep learning is not the focus. So I always have these 3-4 questions that why to use deep learning? First of all, we should have a rationale for that. Currently, what we are doing, every problem we are saying we will solve it using deep learning. So rather we should think what are the standard methods to solve this problem, and then we can see the applications of deep learning method, and we can compare whether your deep learning method is performed well or not. So that should be our approach. That standard method should not be ignored. That is point one. Then we should be very clear where to use deep learning. We cannot use deep learning on all the problems, right? So we should identify the problem well, we should identify the data well, and then we can apply our models and which model we should apply, how to use it, how we should fine tune the hyperparameters, all those things we should take care in our matter. So all these questions are very relevant to start all deep learning work in any of the domains. Similarly, when we started in image processing, we asked ourselves these questions, then we went on to solve all these problems using deep learning. So some of the work which we carried out in last 5 to 6 years, I would like to elaborate on these. First one was building footprint and tree detection using satellite. So your satellite data is very different from the data we are collecting using ground cameras. So in satellite data, all the objects are not visible in that crisp and crystal. Hello.
Voice echo.
Actually, I am getting a lot of echo. Can you something? Hello. You mute from your side. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. So I was talking about building footprint and tree detection using satellite data. So in our satellite data, things are not that much crystal clear as you are getting the images from ground or as you are getting the images from UAV or LiDAR kind of stuff. So that's why it becomes a complex problem when we are talking about satellite data and getting the features out of that. So this problem, building footprint detection, is one of the tasks which we adapted using semantic segmentation. So pixel-wise, we classified whether this particular pixel belongs to a building or no building. Similarly, this thing we applied on the trees. So in case of urban, there are lots of challenges like buildings and trees are very nearby. So detection it from the satellite imagery is very difficult. And in case of field area also, sometimes your vegetation is mixing with the trees. So that particular thing we attempted and we could solve using semantic segmentation. Similarly, we took microwave data as well as optical data, again from the satellite, and again we applied some deep learning on the top of this and try to detect the shifts. So again, we are able to detect the shift with a very good accuracy. So this problem we attempted. Other one was the DEM prediction. So now DEM is a very specialized topic in our domain. So DEM stands for height of a particular place, surface. So over Earth, if we want to extract height over, say, Ahmedabad, we are able to do it using satellite photogrammetry. So that height, once we will make, that height will include the building heights also. So now I don't want building heights to be part of that particular DE. So I will do filtering. So I will filter out all the buildings and all the man-made structure as well as vegetation and try to get out the DTM, which is bare earth height. So using deep learning, we attempted this problem and we could beat the standard methods, whatever available in this particular domain. So this is another problem we attempted and successfully solved this problem using deep learning. Another thing was extraction of building footprints. So one was like detection, other part is extraction. So now if suppose a building is a square or a rectangular or a circular or a different shape of a building. So all those type of buildings we want to extract it automatically using deep learning. So for that again we devised one model and using various hyperparameters and all the permutation combinations of different corrections, learning rates and all those, we could have a good fine-tuned model which works pretty well on a city called Gandhinagar. But to generalize this model all over India, we need more such data sets so that our model is rugged enough to understand the building nature of the building in that particular area. So this we could solve it for Gandhinagar, but suppose somebody wants to do it for entire India, then we need a more this kind of data set. And in deep learning problem, I always say that if your data is good, if your underneath data is good, your model will also work well. So all the main effort goes into the data preparation part. So again, this particular thing we could solve it using deep learning algorithms. Then there was another ambitious kind of challenge. This was towards detection of a building, whether this is a residential building or non-residential. So the residential building is like their commercial activities are not going on, and commercial building, non-residential building, basically their commercial activities are. So this problem we identified and we formulated this problem using the height, color, texture basically of the building, shape of the building and size of the building. And based on all these parameters, we prepared a good ground truth saying that this building is a residential one or non-residential. Once we collected the data over more than 70,000 buildings, then we basically made our model learn about this. So we trained our model on those data sets and we then made this testing also, whether this building is a residential one or not residential one, with a very good accuracy of more than 98%. So this was another from space. We are getting satellite image. From satellite image, are we able to get that whether this is a building is of residential nature or non-residential nature? Again, this works well for a city area but if you want to make it work for entire India, we have to generalize this model, taking more and more data into the norm. Another task was what we attempted is detection of aeroplanes using deep learning. So, in this problem, we took our data over Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, and different regions of India, and we did the application of YOLO model to detect the aeroplanes. So aeroplanes we detected, and on multiple images we counted the number of instances of those aeroplanes, and we came out of that conclusion that YOLO V7 model at the time when we applied YOLO V7 and YOLO V5, we compared, and YOLO V7 was proven to be little better in the application of this object detection. And this particular thing came into news also, that ISRO has developed an approach to automatically detect the aeroplanes using the deep learning approach. So this was another one we successfully applied on the satellite images. Then coming to the tree detection part, now individual trees, over Ahmedabad we took different regions, 5-6 regions, and in each of the regions we counted the number of trees using deep learning straight up. And this deep learning approach is we used on the image of 2011 as well as 2018-19 times. So we compare how the tree canopy has changed. So you can see top two images 2011 times and 2018 times. Then bottom four images, one is of 2011 2018, another one 2011 2011. So how the tree canopy is changing in the city area. We are able to detect individual tree, we are able to detect entire tree canopy over the region. We are able to see the changes also, that how it is changing over the time. So all those done using deep learning. Then another one from satellite data was to capture the image automatically using deep learning. So now here we want to learn what is there in the image. So we trained our model using CNN and LSTM and get the description of the image in 2 to 3 lines. What is the essence in that particular image? So that we could get it done, and we compared various models, and we got best accuracies in using V7 and CNN on this particular data set. So we took our own ISRO images, we prepared the ground truth. So here what we are doing, we are preparing the data, custom data set, which is available with ISRO. All the data set is prepared for, models are fine-tuned, all the hyperparameters are customized accordingly, and then we are able to obtain a good, you can say, good fair amount of results. And similarly, we applied this road extraction approach on the satellite imaging once again, and we could extract the roads with a very good accuracy. Further, taking all these approaches and applied it on the planetary data over Moon, and here we are able to find out the number of craters, size of the craters, how big that crater is over the Moon surface, and how many number of craters are available. So a complete insight about Moon surface over that region. So that we did using deep learning once again with a very good accuracy. Then coming to Nowadays, we are working on the chatbot kind of application, and chatbot is very famous nowadays all over internationally it is very famous. So we are also developing large language models to answer the queries of planetary bodies or space sciences. So for this also we did a extensive comparison, and we are trying to customize our own LLM model to answer the space queries. Further, nowadays, when we landed on the surface of moon, then we took images using the rover. So Pragyan rover, which went around 100 meters on the surface of moon, took the images of over moon surface. So we are trying to correlate all those images using deep learning, where we are trying to generate an autonomous system that if rover is should be able to sense the object, how far this object is from the rover. Like if the rock is there on the surface of moon, so from rover, how much far that rock is, so that it can do autonomous navigation. So this problem type we are working on this problem. Another problem we are working on super resolution using generative AI. So we are having, sometimes we are not having very high resolution data on all part of the moon or all part of the earth or everywhere on the Mars. So suppose we are having a bigger area coverage, and we are having little low resolution. But what we are doing, we are taking the low resolution data, similar data we are taking high resolution also. Now we are training our models to go for super resolution, to make this low resolution data as a super resolved one. So to improve the resolution of the data. So 5 meter data we are adapted and made it 1.25 meter. So this we could achieve successfully. Here we used 10 millions of data for training, and it was very computationally intense task, and we could successfully generate the super resolution data over the said information, given information. Further, I want to share with you the Chandrayaan 2-3 landing. Of course, during Chandrayaan 3 landing, we are having a very critical task to do, which is hazard detection. When we are landing on the surface of moon, there should not be any hazard. It should be hazard-free zone. It should not have crater. It should not have boulder. It should not have big rocks. So to achieve this task, we are doing online image matching, online matching using deep learning, and finally giving the overhead signal to the mission that yes, everything is clear, we can touch down. So this happens in near real-time scenario. So this is again carried out using the approaches of image matching, deep learning, and random. So this I just wanted to share with you. This is the pre-landing side and post-landing side. So you can see the yellow circle, our lander is successfully landed on the surface of. Somebody will ask you, somebody will question you whether it is landed or is it just a, just a story time kind of. So there is a proof that we successfully landed on the surface of moon. Similarly, our honorable Prime Minister named this as a Shakti point. So when this Shakti point is imaged using various sensors all over the world, even using the sensor of US, it is 50 centimeter resolution. But right now, with ISRO, we are having 30 centimeter resolution, which is highest in the world. So over moon, we are able to take the highest resolution imaging. So I would like to give you the challenges to the students and the research community, that these are the challenges in the future. We are looking in the space to solve the problems of onboard image classification and segmentation. So as we all are living in the age of data flooding. On ground, we are doing a lot of things, but all those things now we want to do on board. Sorry. So onboard, what does onboard stands here and how it will benefit? So once we are having all these deep learning approaches in the onboard hardware itself, that we can avoid the clouds. We will not take images when there is a cloudy atmosphere. We can avoid certain objects. We will not image the earth when there is a lot of fog. Nothing will come out. So like that we can take a decision. We can, save a lot of data, lot of storage, and efficiency we can improve. Similarly, we should be able to detect the objects in the real time. Directly from the image, we should be able to detect these are the number of aircraft, these are the number of, these are the classification of the aircraft. So those things we want to do it now on board. Then similarly, we can have a on-board decision-making system. Once the information is available here real time, we can take certain decisions based on that information. Similarly, we wanted to have rover navigation in autonomous way, which we are working on, of course. We want to have docking, space docking also, which is based on the AI or deep learning or robotics. So that both spacecraft should align themselves based on the deep learning algorithm, and then it should dock. Similarly, we want to have AI-assisted planetary missions, AI-assisted Gaganyaan missions, AI-assisted spacewalks, AI-assisted space colonies. So we want to use AI, and we want to make use of AI in the field of space, in the field of real-time data, real-time decision making. So in case of Gaganyaan or beyond nodes thing, if we can have an AI-assisted board who will assist them in the real-time scenario if they want any help. Suppose there is some communication lag coming up with the Earth or ground, then at that time those spaceports can help them to take appropriate decisions. So all those things we would like to have it in near future, and I am very sure that our students and research community will help ISRO as well as Government of India to scale new height the domain of space using the technology of AI, deep learning and machine learning. So thank you from my side, and I will invite questions. If there are questions, please ask. Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah, I am done, madam. If there are any questions, please let me know. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So with this remarkable keynote address, we are moving ahead with our valedictory session for the second International Conference on Computational Intelligence. With this remarkable keynote address, we are moving ahead with our valedictory session for the second International Conference on Computational Intelligence, Communication Technology and Networking, CICTN 2025,
technically co-sponsored by IEEE UP Section India, organized by Department of Computer Science and Engineering, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. On this occasion, I, Shweta Singh,
And I, Ayushi Agarwal,
takes the privilege to wholehearted welcome all the dignitaries, honorable patrons of CICTN 2025, Shri Neeraj Goyalji, Chairman ABESEC, and Shri Sashwat Goyalji, General Secretary ABESEC. Honorable co-patrons CICTN 2025, Shri Raghunandanji and Shri Sachin Kumar Goyalji. Honorable General Chair CICTN 2025 and Director ABESEC, Professor Dr. D.K. Sharma, and Honorable General Co-Chair CICTN 2025 and HOD CSE, Professor Dr. Divya Mishra. Our Chief Guest, respected Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Pro Vice Chancellor, Manav Rachna International Institute of Research and Studies, and our guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Yadav, Scientist C, Technology, Translation and Innovation, TTI, Division DST, and our industry expert, Dr. Ankur Chaudhary, ML Engineering Manager at Accenture. Along with this, Professor Dr. Ashish Kumar Singh from MNIT Allahabad has also joined us in online mode.
we extend a warm welcome to all esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, participants, and delegates for their valuable consent, guidance, and support to make this CICTN 2025 conference a resounding success. We also welcome heads and seniors of different verticals, faculty members, research scholars, coordinating team, students, and student volunteers of this event to grace the occasion and support this event. We would like to welcome the entire audience and especially authors who have joined us today for this event. With this, I would like to request our chief guest of honor, our industry expert and our general co-chair, ma'am, please to kindly join us on the dais. Students, please give them a round of applause to welcome them. With this, I request our General Co-Chair, CICTN 2025 and HOD CSE Professor Dr. Divya Mishra ma'am, respected Dr. Kimi Verma ma'am and Dr. Rohit Rastogi sir to kindly come and present a sapling as a token of gratitude to our guest of honor and chief guest for this event. Firstly, we have our chief guest, Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar sir. Now we have our guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Yadav sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Moving forward, we are honored to have with us Dr. C.S. Yadav, Scientist C, Technology, Translation and Innovation Division, TST, as our esteemed guest of honor today. With a significant contribution to technology and innovation, his insights will be truly valuable to us. For this, I invite Dr. C.S. Yadav sir for sharing thoughts with us. Before that, I would like to take the privilege to introduce him with you all. Dr. C.S. Yadav is working as Scientist C in Development of Science and Technology, Ministry of Science and Technology. Earlier, he has served at STQC, Directorate Attached Office of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology as Scientist B. He qualified JRF in Engineering Science and conducted by CSIR and JRF in Computer Science conducted by UGC. He has rich experience in computer and system security testing, auditing and compliance management, and currently handling innovations and entrepreneurship program in GST. With this, we welcome you, sir, for sharing thoughts with us.
Thank you about introducing about me. So, good afternoon to all of you. It is an absolute honor to me to be here on the occasion of Second International Conference on Computational Intelligence and Communication Technology and Networking, CICTN-2025. Today I will give my view on innovation and entrepreneurship in academic institutes. Research has been the driving force behind the human progress, shaping industries, improving lives, and creating opportunities. However, research alone is not enough. It must be nurtured, developed, and strategically implemented to achieve its full potential. This is where our incubation centers play the critical roles. The quality research is the backbone of the innovation. Here, more than 170 papers are presented in the different domains, starting from the fitness, from the diet, from the fitness to the botnet, spam detection, smart traffic control, cardiovascular diseases, and the prediction of the brain tumor detections. These are the topics with the hot topic today, where some real innovation can come in this domain, and all the researchers can contribute significantly in these directions. So, either it is the healthcare, technology, or environmental sustainability, business development, research forms a foundation of the progress. It provides a new insights, improve existing methodology, and leads to the groundbreaking discoveries. For research to be impactful, the certain criteria should be matched, like it is backed by the scientific methodology and peer-reviewed evaluation, as is it done in the terms of this conference, and it's conducted by the integrity. Whenever we are doing any experiments, some integrity and scientific advancement, scientific technology should incorporate there. Before 2 years, we have passed through one pandemic, that was COVID-19, known as COVID-19. So our research should focus on the integrity, not a malpractice or something which is the inhuman. So it designed with the potential of implemented beyond the laboratory and the theoretical framework. Whatever we are doing in our labs, our laboratory institutes, that should be implemented in the society. However, most of our groundbreaking research, like you have presented here, so many articles, these are remain stagnant without proper avenues for the development and application. So this is where we work as an incubator. And lead by government agencies to harness the potentials of your research works. So we provide we have incubation centers of the DST here in ABES. So we provide the infrastructure, resources, mentoring, training, access to funding, and investment opportunities. These are the some of our programs which we have run through several years. So the goal of the motivation of these that whatever you are doing to encourage you towards the innovation, towards the startup. These are only the some of the schemes which is running by the DST. Other ministries also running the same kind of programs. So one of them is the TBI, Technology Business Innovation, and Inclusive TBI, where its target is to include the every aspect of the society, every aspect of the challenges. It means that someone is willing to more in the terms of the space technology, but not in the agriculture. So why we have left out that? Whenever you go to home, you have seen the so many progress is coming in terms of building structures, new business avenues. So why you are forgetting the environment? So our inclusive approach is for that. And we provide the networking and collaboration through our different incubation centers. These incubation center initiatives play the critical role of bridging the gap between the research and commercialization, helping India as an emerging global leader in innovation and entrepreneurship. So till now, from these slides, you can see that we have supported more than 12,000 startups. Always we claims that before 2014, what was the status of the startup? Rarely in the double digit it was, but now it is 12,000 only supported by the Department of Science and Technology. So we have nearly 175 technology innovation hubs in all over the country and 55 inclusive TBI and 7 center of excellence. The work is same for everyone. Only the things is the potential and the focus area. So this is again the same glimpse, and we have produced more than 1900 IPR and the patents. Patents provide the protection towards your innovation you have and encourage the investment. After some time, you will find that you have the product, you have developed the prototype, but fund is not there to get the more production of this and to get into the business, to get into the market. So if you have that patent, whatever the first international, if you're doing the tie-up with anyone, they will first ask the first thing, have you the patent? So patent is the backbone of any business. It provides you the trademark, copyright, and the patent. These are the 3 different criteria of the intellectual property where you should we can focus and we can go deeper in that directions. And it enables the commercialization of whenever we have the patent, then everyone has a faith in our product. So some of our startup are listed here, like the atom burn technology might be since last 20 years you are seeing the fan which is maybe get on off speed increased by the manual button. But the atom burn just came with an innovative idea that the fan is remotely controlled. And now everyone wants that kind of equipment, devices in their home. And it is called home automation. And during COVID also we have funded several startups for the oxygen cylinders and many more things. So these are our network of ITBI. Earlier, just I have cited 175 TBIs. 55 ITBI. This is a relatively new program, and most of the centers from the TBI are at the stage of maturing stage. But ITBI centers are growing stage. So if you have any idea, which maybe you think that it may be nurture, you need the funding for your startup. So you can contact in any one of these centers, and we will more happy to help you. Even though I am also one of among you who wants to learn the startup. So if you have some curiosity about the startup, what the startup do, startup basically is your idea where you want to go to the market and you want to earn some money from that. So this is our form where you can use this, and you can get the funding up to 10 lakhs from our program. And after that, the Center of Excellence we have where you can get up to 1 CR. This is based on the idea. And once you get even the 50 lakh government grant, this is the sure that you will get the 4 crore funding from the angel investors for your idea. And once you get the 4 CR funding, then you will get the 10 CR loan from the government. And now you are at the mature stage. So first step is you have to go for your patent, your application, your idea, your innovative idea, and then go for the viable product of that. And the product should have characteristic that it should go to the masses of the society, for the beneficial of the society. So if you have that potential idea, then you can connect with us. And this institute is also have one incubation center, and we have a certain targets for that. You can connect with us, you can come with your idea, so that we can also take the leverages of your potentials, your ideas. So this is from my side. Thank you. If you have any question, you can connect with me anytime. You can connect with our incubation team in this institute you have, and you can ask me now if you have. Okay, thank you all of you.
Thank you, sir. With this, we welcome our industry expert, Dr. Ankur Chaudhary, sir, machine learning engineer, manager at Accenture. We would like to honor him with a sapling as a token of gratitude for his august presence for this session. For this, I request our ma'am to kindly present the sapling to sir. Please clap all of you. Thank you, ma'am.
Moving ahead, now I would like to request our industry expert, Dr. Ankur Chaudhary sir, for addressing the gathering. Before that, let me introduce sir to all of you. Dr. Ankur Chaudhary brings 20 years of experience spanning industry, academia, and research with expertise in AI, ML, generative AI, computer vision, and software engineering. Holding a PhD in computer science and engineering, he has 51 plus Scopus SCI index publications and has edited 2 books in AI and software engineering. Currently serving as an ML engineering manager at Accenture. Previously, he held leadership and research positions at ABES Group, Sharda University, and MIT University, contributing to AI-driven solutions, software reliability, and advanced technology operations. I would like to request Ankur sir to please address the audience.
So I'm truly honored to be here, and thank you so much, Viviana, and other faculty colleagues. As earlier I was a faculty, so I can address them as colleagues, to inviting me here for this conference and addressing such a wonderful audience as faculty members as well as students. So now during my career, I have seen all 3 phases I have gone through. First one is as a faculty member also, because I have served many years in institutions at different roles, starting from lecturer to say professor, and I have also gone through research related activities also in my past assignment, and in current I am working as a software related things related to the most booming area, artificial intelligence. So I wanted to focus on 2-3 aspects here. First of all, I wanted to focus on the different stages of our education system where the things should be reformed as per my understanding. Nowadays, if we see, when we joined as a student in our BTech career, at that time the number of courses we had, now the things have been changed as AI is revolutionizing every day by day, daily basis on we are getting so many research related things, so many subjects. Earlier we were having only a single subject called AI. Okay, and single subject of image processing. Now the things have been changed and it has moved to 2-3 subjects. One especially for AI, another going to for generative AI, another one going for machine learning. So number of subjects are being increased in our BTech, but if we see the number of hours we have the same as we had earlier. During the 10th, 12th, whatever we were learning over there, the thing are same, only few subjects they just introduce side by side just for sake of showing that we are giving something extra as a name of AI. So this thing is happening that need to be focused on means whatever the syllabus is being heavy, it should be scattered, I think from the beginning, from the 6th onward, so that whenever any student come into the BTech, at least he should be well aware of basic coding. Otherwise, what is happening? Within 2-3 semesters, we are getting C++ in the first semester. In second semester, now because of this burden, the curriculum has been changed. Immediately, we are moving in the data structure next semester, and we have forget about the compiler construction and all, and we are moving to after the design analysis of algorithm and trying to divide them into 4 or 5 different verticals. We are trying to divide it. So that overall basic things it is going to missing because of this increasing burden in the BTech. The things is being burdened. We should think of it at least. But we mainly are saying is with the people who are dividing these things, who are creating syllabuses, they are also in burden. If I talk about the college which are affiliated, at least they are being governed by a certain university, and the certain university people are making that and divided in that category. But if we talk about the various separate universities, what they are doing, they are simply making different verticals, and I think something is being missing over there. So they should also think of this one, that how these things are being done. Now coming to the industry part, when we move from here and we go through the syllabus, whatever they have been given to us, we are going through that only. In that also we need to focus various things. Whatever my observation after taking interviews in companies also, the things is like, means we have theoretical knowledge, but the practical aspect is very much missing. And it is again from both the sides, the gap is creating, one from the student side mainly, and the second from the curriculum side. I can't say faculty side, I should say curriculum time, because whatever the curriculum is coming, based on that only faculty is taking down. Okay, they have to complete that. So what is happening, the initial part we can cover, how much we can. If you will go in depth, you will not be able to finish the syllabus within a semester. Okay, so the issue here is, with the students, are they hungry to get that knowledge? Nowadays, earlier in our days, we can say that we don't have that much resources available with us, so we can do anything. But nowadays, we can't say we have so many free resources, so many courses available. Especially on AI, so many courses we have. And still if we say we don't have resources, college is not providing like that. These are just for saying, we are saying, but at least if you'll see, we have lots of resources nowadays. If somebody says, I don't have cloud access nowadays, You make free account and you see many services for a year is available free for you. And even 500, 1000 rupees we spend outside on daily basis. Can't we spend 1000 rupees on our studies only? So we as a student, we have to think of it that what are we looking for our career? We have to see, we are very judgmental that we say that this faculty is not doing this. Very easy to say. Okay, very easy to say that this book is not so good. If I talk an example, if I gave you Rustic Holiday for physics, say go through it, and you gone through that and you are not able to understand, at least first go for the Newton physics only. Na? Whatever book you can understand, go for that. Don't judgmental about the material. Go for that material which suits you. Because if we see in our hand also, all the fingers are not same. Fingers are different. They are of different size. Similar way, the God have made it in such a way that everybody's mental status, memory power, everything is different. So we have to choose our material in such a way so that we can grasp the knowledge on that. Now coming to the next coming 5-10 years, what should we focus on and how should we prepare ourselves? Nowadays, if we see in last 2-3 years, what I have seen, every project which is coming to industry, 99% projects are mainly generative AI based. Okay? Nowadays, every project, if you will say, at least having some Gen AI related component and mainly work everywhere. You go in any industry, you go in manufacturing sector, they are also looking for this chatbot type of system or RAG augmented system. Everybody is looking about because we have lot amount of data. Now we want a system through which we can fetch the data in a faster manner and we can utilize it for business intelligence purpose. In this race, if you will see all the cloud providers or all the database providers, if you say, they have put generative AI systems over there. Means earlier what was happening? Like Oracle, they are providing the database only. But now, Snowflake, Databricks, they were the database providers earlier. Now, after coming this GPT, they have created their own local LLMs over there, large language models over there. Through that, you can create agents with low-code, no-code system. But the major thing, are we aware of it by going through from the above? It's very easy to say that I'm well versed of, I know everything about RAG service, I know everything about LLM, but we have to think it carefully. We should go through in depth of it. And if we see one major skill which I see here, nowadays, if you are working on generative AI, prompt engineering is the very basic things that need to be explored for that. That needs to be adopted for that. People say that we don't have experience to do. On daily basis, you sit on ChatGPT and try to get the task done which you wanted to. You put the things over there, automatically the prompt engineering will come to you. You have to find out the ways how you can improve those skills with you. Okay, so now within 5 years, what I am seeing in current next 5 years, generative AI is again going to be on boom. And one more important thing, it's not directly, it's related to machine learning, but it's a side way coming out of generative. If you are not very much expert in machine learning, it doesn't mean that you will not be able to do generative AI. Okay? So along with machine learning, you have to adopt this skill also. You have to go for various LLMs, you have to understand their basic architecture. I am not asking you to go in deep dive and fully deep dive in that and do further development of any model, because whatever I am seeing in last 3-4 years, only 5% researchers are giving advancement in that, and remaining 95% are even not getting understanding what is happening over there. They are giving the model. With the help of that models, we are making the softwares. But if we see in depth, still we are not much aware that what type of things ChatGPT is using inside his model, because they are proprietary company. Why they will open their system? All the employees over there, they will be well aware of their algorithms only. So they are not going to disclose it. But at least from this perspective, if we are passing out as a graduate from here, we should be well aware about how we can utilize these LLM, which 5% researchers are creating for the community. Day by day, DeepSeek has come, 16% prices gone down for NVIDIA because they are saying that processing is not required. Whatever processing you are doing is not required now. But are we able to utilize those models for our purpose? How we can use that thing we have to focus on. So as a student, we have to focus on how the different problems we have in the society, how we can utilize these models to solve those particular problems. If you say that we don't get time, we don't get scope over there, the companies are not giving internship and like that, many times I listen from these students. You go to your HOD, you go to your director and ask them to make a small problem, or you make a small problem for your institution only, in education domain only. You might be having so many of data. You can frame out a problem for your education system only, and you can make a LLM for your college. You will be getting much knowledge. Nowadays, one good thing I am seeing here now, every college is focused on problem solving. Students are working on lead code, hacker rank, they are working on that. Along with it, they are focusing on hackathons also. Now it becomes trend now. I went to this hackathon and I have this. It become a trend now. But in my opinion, if I say, along with the hackathons which we go outside also, we should also explore the problem of our institution, do hackathon on that so that we will be able to solve the problem of the institutions also. Along with it, we will grasp the knowledge and we can get the real data from here and can solve the college problems. Okay? So, do work on such type of things. One more skill which I am finding out within 5 to 10 years will be disrupt the whole market, that is quantum computing. Now, earlier 2-3 years back, we were thinking that quantum computing thing is coming and this is going on. But very soon, still if you will go on AWS, you can get a small service over there. Very soon you will be finding that there will be a quantum as a service available on the portals. And whenever this system will come into the picture, the whole thing which we are doing needs certain changes. I can't say that it will be the whole change. The previous algorithm will become waste, not like that. But it will require a quantum flavor of it. And it has around 2-3 years. So the students which are in first year or second year, they have good background of physics now. They should focus on the free courses. I don't say paid courses, go for free courses in IBM also. You can get free courses, NPTEL, one good course on quantum computing is going on every year. You can go through that, at least you can get a basic idea of quantum computing so that in near future when you come into the market, you will be well aware about the things and can grasp that easily. Because if you think for industry persons also, it's not easy. They don't get time that they will be going 2 years ahead of this one. They will be working whenever the things will come. They will start working on that, and because they are from so long, they are in that same setup, so they can grasp it in a faster way. But for you, it's a golden opportunity. You should start thinking in that domain also. One good thing I wanted to say about the industries also nowadays, the various cloud computing services, they are providing to various institutions, somehow free also, somehow with certain setup also, but at least the students are getting a basic understanding of working on various cloud infrastructures. Because earlier, if you will see last 5 years, what was happening? We were working on our systems. Nowadays, whatever we are working, earlier what was happening? If we are working for a particular client, they used to send a system to us and we used to work on that. Now mainly everywhere is VDI is going on. Means cloud infrastructure, your machine online available. You have your company system, on that only you can in a abstract manner, you can open your solution software portal over there, on that you can work for that particular company. There is no risk of data sharing or something like that. So we should also focus this thing The small certification, the basic certification, like in AWS practitioner level certificate, in Azure 900 certification. The basic, these are not much costly. I mean, 8,000. If you, even if you are from the institute, they will give you the discount also on that. So at least if you will grasp and you will take those type of certification, these are the things will help you out to improve your resume. So whenever somebody will say, you will be thinking of, he is well aware about the Azure service. So suppose if I am working on this XYZ project, it will be very easier for me to give him some work related to Azure, he will do that. So these type of skills or certification, I think the students should focus on. Along with it, we have to focus on various personal related aspects also. Nowadays, what I am seeing many times, the students think that they know each and everything. But it's not like that. Even any expert which is of 50 years of experience in that, if you will ask Yaswant Kanitkar also, he says, I know only 5-10% of C programming. And if you will ask any student, I know everything in C program. Whatever you want to ask, you can ask. No issue. We have to be confident, but we have to think of, are we crossing that boundary? Are we becoming overconfident now? We have to think of it. We have to be confident because sometimes we may experience any problem which we have never encountered. Even if I talk about my career, when I moved from academics to industry, it was a big challenge because in academics, very easy to write 10-20 lines of code, very easy to just debug the code. But when you go there, you find thousands line of code, 2000 like number of files over there, the whole structure in object-oriented system, total CI/CD pipeline going on, DevOps-based system is going on. So we have to be ready. Along what skills I am finding that students is missing nowadays is these type of things, DevOps related things. Even every developer should have the basic idea of that. Every basic idea of the CI/CD pipeline, so that whenever somebody gives them a repo, at least they can understand and find out where the change they have to do. I understand that somebody have made this, the whole system they have made. And you are getting to only 4 or 5 changes you have to do within a week. But you are not able to find out where to do that change, it becomes difficult now. So in that situation, I must say to go through these basic CI/CD thing, basic DevOps related things, always try to write code in object-oriented system so that whenever you reach to the industry, it becomes very easy for you to understand where we have to do changes, how to make APIs, the small things. If you will spend a week how to work on fast API, I think you will be well aware. It's not a tough task, very easy. You have to do Terraform very easy. And these are the basic things which a person should know. Otherwise, what will happen? If suppose somewhere 2-3 people gone on vacation and you are the only one who has to deploy, you will not be able to. You will be saying that that person, the CI/CD person has gone and I am not understanding what is happening. I will not be able to. So industry doesn't work like that. They want that this task has been given in this particular time. So you have to satisfy the client and you have to do the task. So focus on these type of skills. So for now, I think that much is enough for today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sridhar, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Now moving ahead, I would like to request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar sir, to kindly address the gathering. Before that, let me have the opportunity to introduce sir to you all. Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar is currently working as Pro Vice Chancellor in Manav Rachna International Institute of Research and Studies, Faridabad.
Ma'am, now I think everybody can see Google and find out details. So let's focus. First of all, thanks to the team of CICTN-2025 for organizing this IEEE conference, second international conference. I know how difficult it is to organize such IEEE conference. It starts 6 months back when you call papers, then you have first review, second review, black check, whole team works out the clock, then you're able to have this kind of international conference, then calling keynote addresses from national international level, calling session chairs, lot of work. So I think this hall should applaud the work done by the CICTN-2025. Thank you, Dr. Divya, for calling me, Dr. Ankul Chaudhary, who's worked with me at my previous organization in the Bhatias. I was listening to Dr. C.S. Yadav also. He has given the great inputs for students, especially those who are looking for the incubation, innovation, because these days, the government of India, the state government, everybody is pushing a lot of money in the incubation, innovation. So I was expecting that I need to speak to the scholars who have presented papers, online, offline, but I think they have gone after the lunch. So we have the UG students with us, the future researchers. So students, I think most of the students are from Big Tech and maximum will be from computer science engineering department. So all those students who have taken admission, especially in computer science engineering, I pray for you for a good job because things are very difficult. Why things are difficult? Because the last 5-6 years, everybody is taking admission in BTech computer science. Nobody is going electronics and communication, electrical engineering, biotechnology, civil engineering. And if you see the last 2 years placement surveys, the placement outcome, we don't have even a single student, less than 10% student who have not got job in core, electronics, civil, mechanical. So core is back. For you people, you already taken admission, impressing your relatives, family members, and friend circle that have taken admission in BTech computer science. I'm doing AML, I'm doing cyber security, I'm learning blockchain. Very difficult. Because every year in India, starting from IITs, NITs, triple IITs, government, private universities, colleges, more than 10 lakh students are graduating only in computer science because you are not competing with BTech, you are competing with BCA, MCA, and BSc computer science students also. And now even for Delhi University, the students are going for only BSc, they are also competing with you. So things are very, very difficult. And how many jobs we have? Not more than 2 lakhs. That means out of 5, only 1 would get the job. So things are very difficult, especially for a student right now, second year, third year, start working now. Every day you have to improve your CV, every semester you have to add something. So as Dr. Ankur has suggested, every semester you can go for the learning certification offered by Microsoft, Intel, Google, and many agencies there which offer you the certification. So you may be having a degree of 7.5 CGPA in BTech Computer Science Engineering with specialization in AML or cyber security or blockchain, etc. But you have to compete. You have to answer. And how will you able to make your degree? So in my university, I have observed this problem 3 years back. So in my university, it is compulsory for all the BTech computer science students to write minimum 1 Scopus index paper either in second year, third year. Compulsory. You can choose a domain. Then everybody is on GitHub. So where you not only compete with your own batchmates, but you compete with the world. You throw your problems, you get the solution. Then HackerRank, as Ankur was telling about these portals, where you can see where you are. So students, things are very difficult for you people, but the positive side is, if you ask the total number of jobs max available, that is computer science, but you have to work hard. So in electronics and communication, maybe every year from India, 1 lakh students or 1.5 lakh students are passing out, and almost same number of jobs are there. But if it's a total number of jobs, 3.5 or 2.5 or 4 lakhs, these jobs are available in computer science. So think about yourself. You don't think about the other students, what they're doing. You have to compete. Every semester, build your CV and compete. Dr. C.S. Yadav, we told about the innovation and also the consultancy and also patents. So government is putting a lot of money. So when any employer is coming to you, he will see your CV, okay, you have got 7.5 CGPA with no backlog, okay, you are in, but now you compete. So journey starts from aptitude and soft skills. And where we feel, I am a computer science student, I have 8 semesters done, so I am the boss of this engineering department. So who is asking me about my soft skills and English language? I am perfect in it. But the very first test of aptitude, you are blank. Then what they ask, any campus placement, what they are asking any programming language. depends on you, C++, Java or Python. Then OOPS, then DBMS, the data structure. These are 4 main areas. So if you say I earned A plus in data science and I am master in it, you're wrong. So you may have 7.5 CGPA, but what industry is asking, what they're demanding, this is totally different. Now the problem is how to start. So as Ankur was telling, that you have to address the problem of the society. I always say computer science is not any engineering. Why is it not engineering? It's not like core engineering, mechanical, electrical. So I said it's a computation tool, which is required by everybody. Okay, so if you are having computer science and in your university or in your college, you have different departments, management department, health science department, you may have physiotherapy, you may have law department. Go and discuss with the students and the faculty members. So what do you do there? Ask their problems. So they may have a wonderful idea, but they are not able to use the computation tools. So use the data points, do some AI modeling, and come to the solution. So this is the way where faculty and students they can work and produce good number of quality paper. This is what we are doing at my university. Every first Saturday we have odd Saturdays of working. Every first Saturday we have a research cafe. Separate for students, separate for faculty member. We have faculty from computer science, mechanical, electrical, health department, physiotherapy, law department, education department. They all sit together and discuss. They discuss about their own problem, not related to computer science. Then a professor will say, okay, you are doing this, I can help you and make this publication at Q1 level. So, if you see the number of publications, last 3 years after China, we have produced n number of papers in the last 1-2 years. But there is the outcome. So if we are talking about how many papers we are publishing in Q1, now NRF has 1 point this. Earlier they were asking only the total number of publications in Scopus Index. Now they have 1 point. How many are in Q1 journals? Then we blank, not even 10%. So I always say research is of 2 types, research publication. One is academic and the second is which is applied research. Now at university level or department level we should see how many papers we are publishing only for the purpose of academic value. And what is the percentage of applied research? How many papers we are converting into product or any app which is meaningful to society? How many papers we are publishing which are multidisciplinary in nature? So I request the convener of this conference and the director of the institution, let us focus now. We have got the n number. Numbers are there in research publication, but the quality publication, multidisciplinary publication, and the publication, the research which is giving me any outcome, that is important. So if we are not able to generate jobs, then let us start with what Dr. Yadav has told about innovation, incubation. Who founded HCL company? Only 3-4 friends. So that way, this is the best time for the students because now 3, 4, 5 students you can club together. And what do you require? Nothing. In computer science, the best advantage what you require a brain and device, computer. You don't require any factory to be installed, any production to be installed. So small ideas from the societies, from different departments you can pick up and take this as a data points and start working. If the technology is already there, then see how we can update this, how we can make the better outcome of the existing solution. So solution maybe. So when we say ideation, first you go for ideation, then go for a prototype. So maybe the problem which you are addressing, the solution is already there. Then you see how we can better the solution in terms of technology, in terms of economics, in terms of materials. We are talking about materials, this is environment, SDGs. And my request to all of you, whenever you are doing any kind of research, please classify research in SDGs because this is the thing which the next accreditation will be asking. Okay, how many papers in different SDGs are published? And you go for any ranking, QS ranking, NRF ranking, these are points which they are asking. So students, especially computer science, don't be in a comfort zone. Life is going to be very, very difficult. We are seeing last year many companies which have already appointed, taken students, they are sitting on the bench. No work is done yet. And what package they are offering? 4.25, 3.6, nothing. So don't waste your talent. And every semester you earn and make sure that you're adding to CV and not only the degree you're getting skills also. Okay? God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Moving ahead with this, I now have a privilege of inviting our respected General Co-Chair of CICTN 2025 and Head of the Department, Professor Dr. Divya Mishra ma'am, for concluding notes. With her vast experience and leadership, it has been instrumental in shaping this conference. So let us welcome her with a round of applause.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Pradeep Kumar, esteemed guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Yadav, distinguished industry expert, Dr. Ankur Chaudhary, esteemed guest, faculty members, researchers, and dear students. Good afternoon. It is my esteemed privilege to address you at the valedictory session of this two-day second IEEE International Conference on Computational Intelligence, Communication Technology, and Networking, CICTN 2025. Over the past 2 days, we have been part to an enriching session exploring technologies, advancement, and fostering collaborations to promise to shape the future. Our conference began on day 1 with a warm welcome address by Dr. D.K. Sharma sir, our director, setting a tone of enthusiasm and intellectual curiosity. We were honored to have Dr. Rehan on day 1, who emphasized the research is no longer confined to a single domain. He shared numerous examples from electrical and computer science, illustrating how interdisciplinary research is becoming a cornerstone of innovation. This insight perfectly aligned with the core theme of the conference, emphasizing the convergence of multiple fields to foster groundbreaking advancements. Dr. Sanjeev Majumdar provided another key perspective. He stressed that research should not merely end with a paper presentation. He advocated for technology transfer and innovations, emphasizing that our intellectual work should result in a real-world solution that benefits society. Today, we are privileged to have Dr. Pradeep with us as a chief guest. He enlightened us with his thoughts on future trends in student placement, reinforcing the need of collaboration across diverse domains, especially with the core departments, to drive innovations. He also focused to map research with the SDG goals. Our guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Yadav, delivers a compelling address on technology transfer, translations and innovations, highlighting the critical roles of transforming research into practical applications to serve social needs. His insight emphasized on the importance of bridging the gap between theoretical research and real-world impact. The industry perspective was shared by Dr. Ankur Chaudhary, who provided his perspective on level of education in higher education institutions. His discourse shed light on emerging industry trends such as DevOps and NVIDIA, and the challenges faced in applying these technologies in practice due to the gap in curriculum. Throughout this conference, the technical session stood as a testament to the vibrance and the depth of the research community we are part of. Scholars and professionals from around the globe presented cutting-edge research on topics such as cybersecurity, IoT, sustainable computing, and more. These sessions fostered throughout thought-provoking discussions, sparking innovative ideas and future collaborations. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the distinguished speakers for their invaluable contributions. A special thanks to our session chairs and the entire organizing committee of CSE department for their exceptional effort. Your hard work and coordination in planning this conference have been instrumental in making this conference a grand success. As we bring CICTN 2025 to a close, I encourage you to carry forward the insight and connection gained here. Let us continue to push the boundaries of research, embrace interdisciplinary collaborations for excellence in all our endeavors. Thank you all for the active participation and contribution. Thank you.
mementos to our Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor and Industry Expert, for doing the honors along with our General Co-Chair, CICTN 2025, Professor Dr. Divya Mishra Ma'am. I would like to invite Dr. Rohit Rastogi Sir, Dr. Kadamri Agarwal Ma'am, and Dr. Sandhya Avasthi Ma'am to kindly come and present the memento to our Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Pro Vice Chancellor, Manav Rachna International Institute of Research and Studies. Next is our guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Yadav, Scientific C, Technology, Translation and Innovation Division, DST. Next is our industry expert, Dr. Ankur Chaudhary, ML Engineering Manager at Accenture. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for doing the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to one of the most awaited moments of this conference, the award ceremony for the best paper presentations. Over the course of time, this event we have witnessed outstanding research contributions, innovation ideas, and thought-provoking discussions. So we have 6 research papers for best paper awards. First is from the track Computational Science and Engineering with paper ID 130, Enhancing DNA Sequence Analysis for Disease Diagnosis and Prediction using Parallelized Hash-Based Approach. Next is from track Young Professionals track, paper ID 19, Simplifying Code Translation, Custom Syntax, Language to C Language Transport. Next is from Hybrid Technologies for Innovations, paper ID 376, Generalized Framework using Federated Learning for Brain Tumor Detection from Medical Image Processing. Next is from Interdisciplinary and Humanitarian, paper ID 839, Comparative Study of Artificial Intelligence Approaches in Deceptive Opinion Detections. Next is from Communication and Networking, paper ID 187, Enhancing Security and Transparency in Video Conferencing Systems through Blockchain Integrations. I would like to request Dr. Kimi ma'am, please kindly come. I also request Professor Divya Mishra ma'am to kindly come and present the certificate and all the dignitaries. Next is Women in Engineering, paper ID 152. Performance analysis of machine learning models and network intrusion detection systems.
Now, as we come to the conclusion of this remarkable event, it's time to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this conference a success. I would like to invite Dr. Shanu Sharma ma'am, the esteemed convener of the CICTN 2025, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries and attendees present here. The second International Conference on Computational Intelligence, Computational Science, Communication Technology and Networking, CICTN 2025, successfully brought together experts from diverse fields, fostering discussions, providing a dynamic forum for insightful discussions, research presentations, and invaluable networking opportunities. It is my honor and privilege as the chair of CICTN 2025 to share the highlights of this successful event. CICTN 2025 received a huge response from different parts of India and submissions from different countries as well. To name a few, we received submissions from top universities like Ulster University London, Stony Brook University New York, University of California USA, George Mason University USA, Santa Clara University USA, Jawaharlal Nehru University New Delhi, Banaras Hindu University Varanasi, NIT Warangal, NIT Uttarakhand, MANIT Bhopal, GGSIP University Delhi, Indira Gandhi Technical University for Women, Mizoram University, Kurukshetra University, Babu Banarsi Das University Lucknow, Karnapat University Ahmedabad, Nirmal University Ahmedabad, Chandigarh University, Punjab Technical University, Shiksha Anusandhan deemed to be University Bhubaneswar, Bennett University, Sharda University, Rafikela University, Invertis University Bareilly, Quantum University and many more. CICTN 2025 received a good recognition in industries as well, as the submissions has been received from industry experts from Amazon USA, Salesforce USA, Bank of America, Bharat Electronics Limited, DRDO, and Accenture Private Limited. In summary, I would like to share that CICTN 2025 received 843 research submissions. After a rigorous peer review process, acceptance was sent to 249 papers, out of which 172 papers were successfully registered, which are now today presented in these two days. The paper presentations in these 2 days has been organized under 7 different tracks: Computational Science and Engineering track, Communication and Networking track, Hybrid Technologies for Innovations track, Signal Processing and Applications track, Interdisciplinary and Humanitarian track, Young Professional track, and Women in Engineering track. During these 2 days, the papers were successfully presented under these 7 tracks. With this, CICTN 2025 conference marked a significant achievement in advancing the frontiers of knowledge and collaboration. We are energized by the exciting possibilities ahead in the ever-evolving fields of computational science and technology, and look forward to the innovating breakthroughs the future holds. The success of CICTN 2025 would not have been possible without the invaluable support of various individuals and committees. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. S.N. Singh Sir, Advisor, IEEE UP Section, Dr. Yogesh Singh Chauhan, IEEE UP Section Chair, Dr. Varun Kakkar, Conference Chair, IEEE UP Section, Dr. Ashish Kumar Singh, IEEE UP Section, for approving our conference. I would like to thank all the guests, session chairs and speakers for sharing valuable knowledge during these 2 days. I am grateful to Dr. D.K. Sharma sir, Director ABES, for supporting us and giving us the permission for organizing this conference. I would like to thank Dr. Divya Mishra, Head CSC and General Chair CICTN-2025 for her continuous guidance and at each organizing phase of this conference. Her constant motivation was instrumental in ensuring the success of this event. My deep appreciation to different committee chairs and members of CICTN 2025. I would like to thank Dr. Anil Kumar Dubey, Dr. Kimi Verma, Dr. Kadambari Agarwal, Dr. Rohit Rastogi sir, the review committee. They helped us in completing the review, and I thank Dr. Kadambari Agarwal, Dr. Ayushi, the editorial committee members for abstract book and all the editorial related activities for CICTN 2025. I would like to thank Dr. Rohit, Mr. D.K. Mishra sir, Ms. Malvika ma'am, Mr. Vinay sir, the hospitality committee for arranging wonderful accommodations for our guests and authors. I would like to thank Dr. Sandhya Avasti and Ms. Aditi Arora, the publicity committee, who worked really hard for achieving us this number 843 submissions. I would like to thank Dr. D.K. Mishra sir, Mr. Abhishek Kumar Shukla sir, the finance committee, who handled the accounts related tasks very smoothly. I thank Dr. Shruti Gupta and Ms. Indu Malik ma'am for managing website related tasks. I thank Ms. Shweta Roy, Ms. Indu Malik, Ms. Babli for arranging awards and kits as the award and kit committee members. I thank Ms. Malvika Gupta, Ms. Babli, Mr. Vinay Singh for helping us in these 2 days for various registration related tasks. I thank Anil Dubey sir, Kadambari Agarwal ma'am, Ms. Ayushi Agarwal. The speaker committee, Dr. Shruti Gupta, Ms. Prabjot Kaur, Mr. Deepak Kanodia, Ms. Shrishti. I'm very grateful to these members for managing paper presentations and keynote sessions in these 2 days. I thank Dr. Kimi Verma, Ms. Meda Malik, Ms. Shweta Singh, Ms. Harsiddhi Singh Dev, Mr. Vivek Srivastav for managing this whole event smoothly. I thank Mr. Akhilesh Kumar Srivastava, Mr. Arvind, Mr. Abhishek Shukla, Mr. Vivek Srivastava, Mr. Deepak Kanodia for managing all discipline related activities. I thank Dr. Rohit Rastogi sir, Ms. Sarita Yadav, Ms. Kanchan Dikshit for providing the media coverage to CICTN 2025. I am thankful to Ms. Ayushi Agarwal, Dr. Kimi Verma, Ms. Shweta Singh ma'am and Ms. Aditi Arora for such a wonderful entry during CICTN 2025. In last, I am very thankful to all the authors and delegates who come here and join this conference CICTN 2025 during these 2 days. In last, I would like to thank to all my students and volunteers whose active participation was crucial to the success of this conference. We also thank the admin department for their unwavering support in organizing and managing the events efficiently. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, it is with great honor and gratitude that we stand before you all today as we conclude this remarkable conference. Over the past durations of 2 days, we have engaged in insightful discussions, exchanged valuable ideas, forged meaningful connections that will continue to inspire and guide us in our respective fields. At the heart of this conference was the pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. We had the privilege of listening to distinguished speakers, experts, and thought leaders who share their wisdom, experiences, and groundbreaking research. The thought-provoking sessions and interactive discussions have undoubtedly broadened our perspectives and deepened our understanding of the various technological themes we explored. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guests, keynote speakers, and panelists for their invaluable contributions. Your insights have been instrumental in making this conference a truly enriching experience for all of us. A special thanks to our organizing committee, volunteers, and technical teams whose dedication and hard work ensured the seamless execution of this event.
To all the participants, thank you for your enthusiasm and active engagement. Your presence and contribution have added immense value, and I am confident that the knowledge and connections gained here will translate into meaningful action and progress. As we bid adieu to this conference CICTN 2025 of this year, let us carry forward the spirit of learning and collaboration that defined this conference. May we continue to innovate, inspire, and contribute to the advancement of our respective fields. Wishing you all a great success in all your future endeavors. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. With this, we'd like to request you all to kindly join for high tea at mezzanine.